guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my Kpop Photocard collection. It's not massive like other people's you will see on here, but it's grown a lot since I've started it, which is about a year ago now, and for the amount of time I've been collecting, I'm pretty proud of it, so I thought I'd just make a video, because why not? So on the front, I have this little collage of different groups I like and collect, and yeah. And then on the back, I have my little SHINee shrine. So this and this I got when I pre-ordered my 1-in-1 album, and then these three someone gave to me in a trade because they knew that I'm SHINee trash. So I think it looks really cute. The majority of this collection is SHINee because I'm trash, but yeah. So open it up. So I just have some thank you notes over here. Choice coaster envelope. This is a banner I got when I went to see SHINee in Toronto. Keep it there as a little keepsake because just a little reminder of like the best day of my life. It's amazing. And then I just have some like a list of stuff I have on the way to like remind me. So we start off with SHINee. One thing about the headers in this, I don't have a working printer, so I had to hand draw them all. That's why they're kind of crap. But as soon as I get my printer working, I will make proper ones. So yeah. So on this side we have some obi strips. So whenever I buy a Japanese release, I just stick it there. And then we start off with the cards. So for SHINee, I organize it in order of release date. Most people do, you know, Korean and then Japanese. I went and looked up all the release dates and organized them that way. So whenever there's a new one, I can just like stick it at the end. But yeah. So listed for Korean, I have Junghyun, Minho, and Taemin. Replay, I have Junghyun, Minho, and 2 mobile fan site cards that they came with Minho. So yeah. And then Juliet, I have Junghyun. You will notice for the majority of this collection, it is mostly Junghyun, because when I started collecting SHINee, I only collected Junghyun, and by the time I was almost done his collection, I decided to start collecting the whole group, so I have almost all of Junghyun's cards. I'm still missing a couple, but yeah. And then for Japanese, I have Junghyun. The first, sadly, have nobody, because I've not been able to find them for a decent price. Like, every time I see them, they're like, you know, $40, and I'm like, I don't want to spend that, so yeah. Sherlock, we have Onu, Junghyun, and Key. Sherlock Japanese, we have Onu, or not Onu, Minho, sorry. So sorry I got that wrong. But yeah, Taslin Girl, I have Key, Minho, and the group. 1,000 Years, I have Junghyun. Dream Girl, I have Junghyun and Key. Fire, I have Onu, Junghyun, and Taemin. And then Why So Serious, I have Onu's version B, Junghyun's version A, because he doesn't have a version B. Key's version A, and Taemin's version B. Misconceptions of Us, I have Junghyun. I am about to buy Taemin, so it's coming from like Toronto, which I live pretty close to, so hopefully it won't take that long to get here. And then Boys Meet You album, I have Junghyun. Boys Meet You single, Junghyun. Everybody, I have everybody except for Onu. I'm missing Onu. I've not been able to find him, so if you have him, please let me know. I want to complete the set. It'll be my first full set, so yeah. And 3, 2, 1, I have Junghyun and Minho. Lucky Star, you have Junghyun, Key, and the group. I'm Your Boy, I have Junghyun. Your Number, I have Junghyun. Odd, I have both of Junghyun and Key's. I really, really want Key's version B, so if you have that, please let me know. It is such a cute card, and I really want it. I have not been able to find it for a decent price, so please let me know. Right to the Music, I have Junghyun and Taemin. Sing Your Song, sadly, I have not been able to find anybody. I just started collecting SHINee when that was released, and I wasn't too sure about collecting Japanese releases, so that's why I don't have it. I never bought the album, and now it's like out of print, so yeah, I've not been able to find the cards, and if I do, I like don't have the money for it, so yeah. Dance Dance Dance, I have Junghyun and Keys is in the mail. I'm also talking to someone about buying the Dance 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 album, because I never bought that. And the Lucky Star album with Taemin's Lucky Star card and another Junghyun card. I'll probably just sell it or trade it for one of the other members I'm missing. And then Kihun SID, I have Junghyun and Key. And then I have Junghyun's fan club photo. I bought his fan club, or no, is it fan club? Fan club, fan site, whatever. I bought the fan album with his like face on the cover, and it came with that. And then I have his 1 of 1. And then 1 and 1, I have Junghyun, both of them. I love these cards so much. And then I have 1 of Onu's. I think I pulled Key, but I traded for 1 of Jonghyun's, and then I found the other one on eBay. And now I'm trying to find Key back. And then Winter Wonderland. So I have Junghyun, Minho, and Taemin, and Junghyun sticker. I pulled Taemin and got Junghyun sticker. I'm probably not going to collect all the stickers. I'm going to keep Junghyun because I pulled him. But yeah. Oh. Sorry. 5, I have Junghyun. I'm so happy about this. I pulled Junghyun, and it was pretty special to me because I got the album like a day or two after I went to see SHINee in Toronto. And the thing about the concert was I was lucky enough to be like 3rd row, well, 2nd sort of in my section, because the middle had 3 rows, but the sides only had like 2. So I was on the side, but I was pretty much like 2nd, 3rd row. And during the song, they played Ready or Not. Excuse me. And they were asking the crowd to like jump and sing along. And the people around me, you know, were sort of like jumping and singing, but I was giving it like my all. Not to sound like cocky, but like I was actually like giving it my all. Like you could see, and I can't speak Korean at all, but I was singing along the best I could. And I think the members like sort of noticed that because they kept like pointing at me and like smiling. And so for Ready or Not, they were throwing like these signed autograph balls. And they were kind, you know how they sort of like throw them into the audience in like a general direction. So they were sort of doing that. But for one of Junghyun's, he pointed directly at me, and I'm not kidding you, he pointed directly at me and threw it to me. Like, you could tell it was not meant for anyone else but me. And so I caught one, I have it. I'll show you now. It is right here. Yeah. I caught that. So yeah, you could tell it was not really meant for anyone else. So, and then to come home the next day, get my album in the mail, and pull Junghyun was just, I don't know, it was just, I was so happy. It was such a special moment. Yeah. And then, oh, this is just a fan-made card that someone gave to me. Looks really cute. And then for solos, so we have 2 of Taemin's Ace. I'll get the 3rd version eventually, but it's not a huge priority. And then I have 1 of Taemin's Press It. Both of Junghyun's Base. These are actually the first 2 Junghyun cards I ever got, and I actually really love them so much. And then I have Keys to Heart. I really want to find his black and white version, but I haven't seen it, so yeah. And then I have all 3 versions of She Is. And then 2017 Season Greetings. So I have the full set. Taemin is on the back here. And then Coex soon. So I have Junghyun and Minho. Put the envelope in the middle. And then I just have some SHINee and Wonderland cards that people have given me. I don't know if I'm going to collect them or not. Maybe when I'm all done. The rest of my cards. But I don't know. Possibly. That's one thing I'm iffy about. I'll collect everything else SHINee, but I'm not sure about the Wonderland cards. And then SHINee World's Concert 2. So I have 1 of Onu's, 1 of Junghyun's, and 2 of Keys. I was lucky enough to find them on eBay for a decent price. So, and I haven't seen any since. So, yeah. That's the other page for that. And then Sam, I only have 1 version. And a missing key. Because when I bought it, I got the black shirt key, like the version where he's wearing the black shirt, but I didn't get this version. I got 2 of Taemin's. So I've since traded them both, but yeah, I don't have a key. Kind of sucks. And then these are just some postcards that I got from the concert. And some Junghyun Polaroids. I don't have proper holders for them yet, so they're kind of just thrown in here. And then I have this really adorable Onu fan art. Someone drew it for me at Fan Expo in Toronto. And it is so cute. I love it. And then we move on to Astro. So for Astro, I originally decided to only collect Sana because he's my bias. But now I kind of want to collect the whole group because Astro reminds me a lot of a young SHINee, and I can see the potential in them, like growing to what SHINee is. And I don't know, I really love them. I started buying like the whole group, so I want to collect the whole group now. But I have all of Sana's cards. So I have Spring Out, his Summer Vibes line play, both of his Summer Vibes, Autumn Story Red, Autumn Story Orange, and then both of his Winter Dream. And then these are the, what are they, the Aroha Festival, I believe? Yes. I really want to get, this is just my main part, I really want to get his Make Star project, or One Fine Day card, whatever you want to call it. Oops, sorry. But I have not found it. So if you have it, please let me know. I really want it. And then I have the postcards from the album, so Spring Up, Summer Vibes. I don't have Autumn Story because I didn't buy the album when it came out. I'm still missing it. Because there were a lot of comebacks at that time. And sadly, Astro got shafted because they didn't have the money for them all. But I'm gonna get the album. Oh, and then Winter Dream. And then Red Velvet, I want to collect the whole group, but Red Velvet cards cards are pretty expensive. Like, I don't know why. But, so I've only have Sluggy's Russian Roulette and Yeri's Russian Roulette. I pulled Yeri, and I got Sluggy, I think, in a trade. Excuse me. And then EXO. So I collect Kai, Chanyeol, and Baekhyun. Pretty much in the order that they became my bias. So Kai is my first bias. Chanyeol's my main bias, and then I recently started biasing Baekhyun as well. Okay, so Kai's Mama A. This is a fan made. I don't know if I'll ever find the real version just because they're so expensive and rare. So fan made is fine for me. It just, as long as it looks like it's, you know, the real thing. But yeah, and then Chanyeol's Mama A. This is, I believe, China Press. I don't know. I got it for like super cheap, but it is official. So yeah, I have Kai's Mama B in the mail, and Chanyeol's Mama B and Baekhyun's Mama B and Baekhyun's XOXO. And then I have Baekhyun's Overdose, Chanyeol's Exodus Korean, or Exodus Chinese, his Love Me Right Korean, Baekhyun Love Me Right Romantic Universe, Baekhyun's Sing For You, both of Kai's Exact and Chanyeol's Monster, Kai's Lotto Chinese, and Chanyeol's Coming Over. Both Kai and Chanyeol's 2015 Season's Greeting Global, Chanyeol's 2016 Season's Greeting Global, all three of their 2017 Season's Greetings, and all three of their comebacks soon. They're KFC cards, and I have a couple Major Republic, I'm working on it, and then Chanyeol's Baskin Robbins, and one of a Sunnyton, I have no idea which version, and then these are just some fan-made cards. And then Twice. So I originally decided only to collect Jonghyun, but I really want to collect Chaeyeon and Jihyo as well. So yeah, I don't have any of their cards yet, but I'm waiting on a couple Twice albums to come in the mail to see who I pull. So yeah. So I have Jonghyun's Story Beans Adults, One of Her Child. Sadly, nothing from page 2. Her Lane 1 pre-order, Lane 1 selfie, and Lane 1 holo. Christmas selfie, Christmas holo, and her Lane 2 pre-orders. And then I'm waiting on my Signal album to come in. And then BTS. So I collect Jungkook. I was gonna collect the whole group at one point. Like I had almost the full set of In the Mood for Love Part 2. But I can't collect the whole group. Their cards are so expensive and I can't do it. So I'm just gonna collect my bias, which I know is like the most popular member. But yeah. So I have In the Mood for Love Part 2, You Never Walk Alone, and his In the Mood for Love Part 1. I really like this card. But yeah. BTS is a slow process because this binder pretty much goes in order of priority. So, like, every time I see Jungkook cards for sale, they're usually pretty expensive. Or even if they are a decent price, I usually see something else that I want more. So I always go for that. Like, if I see cards that I want, like, if I see a bunch of like cards from groups I want, but I see a SHINee card, I will go for the SHINee card first before anything else. So, yeah. Monsta X, I collect Minhyuk, Wonho, and IM. So I have Minhyuk's Clan Part 1 Lost and Found, Wonho's Found, and IM's Found, Wonho's Guilty, and he's Innocent, and IM's Beautiful. And these are just some stickers. And then Vix, oops, sorry. So I collect N. So I have his Chained Up Freedom and Hades. I ordered the newest album, Shangri-La, through M-Wave. So I'm really hoping, I ordered through group order, so I'm really hoping that I'm going to get his signature along with his postcard, but you never know. I'm hoping. And then Girls' Generation, so I have, right now I only have Taeyeon solo stuff because I only decided to collect them after their last album, and I haven't bought the album yet, so I just keep Taeyeon cards that I pull, and when Girls' Generation does have a comeback, I will probably just keep whoever I pull. I don't really have a set bias, so yeah. And then FX, sadly, I have nothing. I did have a couple cards, but I traded them for SHINee, so yeah. But I do want to collect the whole group, so I will get around to getting them. And then BAP, so I just decided to collect BAP. So I have one Jungkook card that I got in a trade. I'm only going to collect Jungkook. I'm not going to collect anymore. I can't do that. So, yeah, I just have the one card for now. But at least it's something. And then Girls' Day, so my bias is Hyeri, so I have her Love. I haven't bought the Everyday album yet, but I'm going to. And I want to get both of, I think there's 2 versions. So I'm going to get both of those. And these are just some fan-made cards. And then I recently bought SF9's newest album, so I'm waiting to see who I pull. My biases are Taeyang and Insung, So I'm hoping to pull one of them. If not, I'll probably trade. But yeah, and these are just empty. And then at the back here, we have, so over here, I'll bring it closer. So these are just some stamps from around the world. So every time I trade or buy from somewhere new, I just stick the stamp here. So we've got a bunch of different countries. And then these are the tickets from both times I went to see SHINee in Toronto. First time was at Hallyu North, and then the second time was the SHINee World. And then this is some Korean money, just because I had a pen pal and they sent me some Korean money, so I kind of just have it there. I'm probably like never gonna use it, but like it's there. But yeah, that is my collection. So yeah, it's like as I said, it's not. I'm missing a lot of cards because I only recently decided to start collecting other groups other than SHINee. But yeah, if you have anything that you see I'm missing, feel free to contact me. I will leave my email and like other contact info in the description. So like if you have anything that I'm missing, let me know and we can work something out. Cause yeah. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and I will see you guys later. Bye!